Today we're going to have a very useful video with our guest. His name is Varun Sharma. Hello, Varun. How are you doing?
Hi, Michael. I'm good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Varun. I'm from India. I've been living in Russia for the past 9 years. I'm working here and I'm married in Russia.
Oh, impressive, Varun.
Thank you.
That's perfect. Today, our topic of our video is going to be about student visas. So
Right,
everything about student visas.
right,
Can
right.
you please tell me what was your first Russian visa?
My first Russian visa was work visa because I was working for an Indian company, so they sent me to Russia on a work visa.
Oh, okay. Did you have like a 1 year visa or a 3 year work
Yeah, it
visa?
was a 1 year visa initially, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Varun, I think that we will talk about work-related
Yeah.
issues, problems, things during our next videos because this is one of the hottest topics
Yeah, right.
actually right now.
Right, right,
But
right.
today, let's focus on student visas.
Okay.
Um, so, I, so yeah. Also, at the beginning, I would like to tell everyone to subscribe to our Telegram channel, also
Yes.
to subscribe to Varun's Instagram page, YouTube channel, because as far as I know, Varun has got a really nice YouTube channel, for example, and Instagram. So please subscribe and join us. Okay, we're ready to start.
Yeah,
Varun, I will be happy to answer your questions about student
of
visas.
course. So, Michael, I want to ask you, my first question is what visas can now be used to travel from India to Russia?
Okay. So basically, right now, so today is the 11th of April,
Right.
and starting from the 9th of April, Russian government they lifted all the restrictions regarding the COVID.
Okay.
So right now, basically you can have any type of visa in order to visit Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, so it may be a business visa, a student visa, and of course work visas
Okay.
for 1 year and for the 3 years, the so-called HQS
Okay.
visas.
Okay. 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 And now my second question is could you please explain me the benefits of student visa?
Yeah, sure, sure. Because today we're talking about student visas,
Right.
and I can tell you that there are a lot of benefits with business visas, work visas. But what about student visa, right? So first, with student visa, you can enter Russia and stay here legally. Well, it's
Okay.
long story short, it is the best thing.
Uh-huh.
So again, uh, you can be hired officially if you are a holder of a student visa. But I would like to discuss this particular question a little bit later.
Okay.
Also, having your student visa, it is a multi type of visa. That
Okay.
means that you can freely travel around the world. So
Okay.
you can. It's very easy to do that.
Okay.
Also, one of big advantages is that you can extend this visa as many times as you wish. So, for example, you've obtained your first one year student visa,
Right.
and then being here in Russia, you can prolong it, you can extend this visa as many times as you wish without leaving the country, without leaving Russia. So
Okay.
this is a big deal
Okay.
actually.
Okay. 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 So, could you please also tell me uh, who can get a student visa? Like, what is the eligibility?
Oh well. Long story short, anyone, so everyone can become a student because, frankly, our universities, our colleges are interested in
Okay.
getting foreign students. By the way, if for example we're talking about countries with closed borders,
Right.
so for example, I don't know, with like citizens of Nigeria, right?
Right. Right.
So still with closed borders, they can still obtain the visas with the students invitation.
Uh huh.
So even if the borders are closed, it's still possible to go to Russia and study here. So uh, what about you've asked me about the like who can be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
student.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyone, basically. There is no age restriction,
Uh-huh.
but as our practice shows, that when, so let's imagine that our future student is like 55 years old.
Right,
Okay,
right, right,
and when he or she will go to Russian consulate service at the embassy, and he or she wants to stamp a visa based on the ready-made invitation, there in the consulate service they may ask him questions for about, well, okay, is this is your real purpose of like stay in Russia? So basically, legally, there is no restriction uh, like regarding your age, but
right.
still, please bear in mind that they may ask questions. Yes, so of course, and also, so what else about education? Well, there is no such obligation to have a previous education, for
Uh-huh.
example. But if you have your school diploma, then of course you'll need to send us the scan of this diploma. So basically, citizenship also it doesn't matter what is your citizenship.
Okay.
So yes, basically, anyone can become a student in Russian university.
Okay. And what is the process for obtaining student visa? Like whom they should contact?
Yeah, well, first let's focus on well, let's say on our services because we
Yeah.
are we really want to help our future students to live here, to study here safely, freely.
Okay.
So we are some sort of a guarantor of everything. Like the procedure will be easy and smoothly. So I'll just yeah, I'll explain the main stages. So let's imagine that you would like to study in Russia.
Right.
So first of all, we'll need a passport, your passport, just a scan. So you'll
Okay.
send me the scan of your passport, and also if you have a school diploma, also the school diploma as well. Basically, that's it. The next stage is to sign the contract between the educational institution. So, for example, it could be a university or it could be a college, for example.
Right. Right.
So, based on these documents, so we will prepare two contracts.
Uh-huh.
The contract of studying in this particular university, and the
Uh-huh.
contract for the visa services which we will provide you.
Right.
Then there is the advance payment of the educational fees and for our fees. So after we sign the contract and we then we send you the invoice, and after you pay the advance payment, we start the implementation.
Okay.
So we go forward actually.
Okay.
Uh, then we will submit our I mean our company because we'll be some sort of your agent, right?
Right.
So we'll submit all the necessary documents to the main directorate of the Migration Affairs, so Ministry of Internal Affairs of Russia,
Right.
and basically the applicant of your future invitation would be your university or a college.
Okay.
Then, so from the legal perspective, they need 21, 23 working days
Okay.
in order to get the invitation itself. So our Ministry of Internal Affairs, they like they make it proof the invitation itself.
Okay.
So after they approve this invitation, then it will be ready.
Okay.
So then you need to make an appointment in your in the Russian consulate service
Okay.
in your home country. Make an appointment in order to get your visa in the passport.
Okay.
So first, you will obtain a visa
Okay.
valid for 3 months.
Okay.
So not please don't be surprised that your yeah. So don't be surprised that your first visa would be a 3 months valid visa.
Okay.
So basically, when you receive this 3 months visa, then you'll just fly to Russia, and you will here in Russia you will have the social package. We call it a social package. So also you can obtain your free medical insurance in Russia. Being a student, it will
Right.
help you with this.
Uh-huh.
Then you have to prolong your visa, because your first visa, 3 months visa, and then you'll prolong this visa for another 9 months. So basically, this is the whole, I would say, the whole idea, the whole procedure, but also the most important aspect is that when you will arrive, when you'll be in Russia, you have to be registered.
Okay.
So we have this thing called registration. In Russian, they always call it propiska,
Okay.
but basically it's registration. So you have to be registered within 7 days after your arrival. You have to be registered, and also, so first you will be registered for the first 3 months, and then after you prolong your visa for the next 9 months, you also have to be registered for these 9 months as well.
Okay.
I think that's it. So this is basically, we can talk about the procedure for hours actually, because there might be
Yes,
some
yes,
questions.
yes.
But this is, I would say, this is the brief information of the procedure.
Right, right. So, Michael, my next question is like, for example, somebody is on business visa and that person is already in Russia. So, how can he get a, student visa if he has another visa?
Hmm. I get it. I get it. So I will tell you the main rule. Okay. So if you are a holder of a student visa,
Right,
then you can extend your stay. You can prolong your stay. I mean, you can get your next student visa without leaving Russia.
right,
But if your type of visa is, for example, a work visa, right,
right.
or a business visa, you name it, that means that first you have to fly out of Russia, so you have to cross the border and obtain a new type of visa in your home country, or it's also possible to get it in neighboring countries, such as Armenia, Abkhazia, and that's it.
Right.
It's totally, yes. So you can use this option as well.
Okay. So my next question is, Michael, is it possible for current students who will soon graduate to extend their visa without leaving Russia?
Yes, correct. I would say the main thing is that we have to have like couple of months before the expiration date of the current visa,
Uh huh.
because of course we need some time to be prepared.
Okay.
But I can tell you right away that of course, if you already have your student visa, that would be cheaper for you to get the next visa in
Okay.
terms of our services.
Okay.
But yes, well, the only thing is that you need to have a couple of months before the expiration date. So if you call me and say, "Hey, Michael, I would like to obtain a new visa here," no worries. Just call me before the expiration date,
Okay.
2 months.
Okay. So, Michael, my last question, and which is the most important, that a lot of people ask me, that can a student, if somebody is on student visa in Russia, can he work as a part time or as a full time?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, it's a really important
Yeah.
question, and I will give you the information. So the idea is as follows. Now,
Uh
first,
huh.
right now, uh, we we do the student visas for 1 year. So it's a multi visa.
Right.
Again, I will repeat. You can travel with this visa, but this is a 1 year visa for a Russian language course program. So
Okay.
that means that you have to attend classes once a week. Also, it's possible to do it on Saturday, for example, or after working hours. It's
Okay.
also possible. Plus, the advantage is that you can do everything remotely. So basically, as far as I know, Varun, you live in Krasnodar, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
So there is no problem in attendance to Moscow classes because hey, we're living in 2022 and
Right.
it's possible to attend classes remotely. So basically online, no problem at all. Um, but your question was about the possibility of working
Yes.
to be officially hired.
Yes.
Well, if we're talking about this 1 year visa for Russian language course,
Yes.
in this case, you can be only hired at the university itself. So you
Okay.
can work officially, but in this university.
Okay.
So next, but let's imagine that you've completed this Russian language course, and you
Uh-huh.
would like to go further, right? And you would like to study for your bachelor's
Right.
degree. So, if you are a holder of a student visa for the bachelor's degree, like
Right.
state accredited educational program,
Right.
which is bachelor's or master's. In this case, you can be hired officially,
Okay.
no worries, with no restrictions.
Okay.
Also, you don't have to have a work permit, and it's a big deal
Okay.
because if I will just tell you a brief information about work permits in Russia. If Russian company would like to hire a foreign citizen, this company must have a special permission.
Okay.
If we're talking about 1 year visas or 3 years
3 year visas.
H-visas,
Right.
this company, yeah, this limited liability company must have this permission.
Okay.
But if you are a student and you're um, and you'll be a bachelor or a master, then you can freely be hired. Yes, it's a part-time job because legally, well, you're a student. You have to attend classes, so that is why you can work freely part-time.
Okay.
So you can conclude a labor contract. No worries. It's everything will be official in this regard. But please don't forget that if you're having your 1 year student visa for a Russian course, like Russian language course, in this case, you can only be hired in this university.
Okay.
So this is very important.
Okay.
Also, I want to mention that okay, let's imagine that you've completed your Russian language course program.
Right.
Then you would like to go further and apply for a bachelor's degree. If you will graduate with a red diploma, with a so-called diploma with honors, as we call it, красный diploma.
Right.
In this case, you can apply directly for a permanent residence permit, as we call it in Russia, вид на жительство. This permanent residency, well, it's issued forever. Yes, it is a big deal. Well, it's some sort of a bonus from our government. So once again, you graduate your bachelor's degree with a red diploma, so excellence diploma. So
Right.
good for you, because in this case, you will skip the stage of a temporary residence permit, RVP. You will skip it, and you can apply directly for a permanent residence permit issued
Oh,
forever.
this thing
Yeah,
this thing I really didn't know.
yeah. So that
That's
is
really
why
nice.
it's so necessary to study well. Actually, if
Yes.
yeah, and it's kind of complicated. I know because yeah, I've been studying here in Russia.
I'm sure.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure people who are listening, who are watching our video, they will consider this thing. Like, if they study well in Russia, they can get a with the Yetusva,
for
like
sure, it's a
permanent
big deal.
residency, right?
Also, by the way, um, from the government's point of view, if you've been if you've been studying, right, that means you already know Russian language.
Right.
So again, when you have your red diploma, you don't have to pass Russian language, history, and legislation exam
Right.
in order to get the permanent residence. So it's also a big bonus, I would say. And Varun, please remember, and I would like our viewers and subscribers to remember this thing. While you are a holder of your student visa,
Right.
also if you are a holder of this Russian language course
Right.
student visa, you can apply for a quota. So basically, a quota is I would say, if you don't have any other legal grounds for obtaining residency in
Right,
Russia,
right,
I mean temporary residence permit,
right.
then you can apply for a quota. And if you're lucky enough, simultaneously, if you get this quota, you will get this legal ground for applying for a temporary residence permit. So
Oh,
let's imagine you've got your okay. It's September, right?
yeah, yes.
You've got your student visa. That means that you can fill out the application, and we'll be happy to help you to fill out this application form.
Okay,
So you'll need this application form and a couple of documents. I mean, photos and your passport.
okay,
Then you go to the migration authority. Well, let's say if you're registered in Moscow, that means that you'll go to the Sakharova Migration Authority.
right,
They each month during the first week they have open days, the so-called open days,
right,
so you can submit this application form, and if you're lucky enough, within 1 or 2 months, it's about 2 months actually,
right, right,
but
right.
it should be 1 month, you'll get the result. If you're lucky enough, okay, perfect, that means that you can apply for a temporary residence permit. But if you don't get this quota,
Right.
don't worry, because you are free to apply for a quota one more time. So
Okay,
basically, there are no restrictions of how many times you can apply, you can submit your documents for this quota.
okay.
So basically, having this 1 year visa, you can try your luck 6 times, 7 times, something like this.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
So this is also a big deal. It's a big advantage, and yes, our clients use this opportunity and they get the temporary presence permit also on this legal ground.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Michael, for answering my all the questions. And I would request people who are listening and who are really interested in student visa, so they can contact Michael's company. I will mention every each and every detail in the description, so you can contact them and ask them. So they will assist you, and he will tell you about your fee structure, everything. So he's available on WhatsApp as well.
Varun, thank you so much for being here with us. Hopefully, we'll meet and we'll discuss
Yeah.
another
Yes,
important
I
aspects
have.
of
Yes, I
Russian
have
eligibility.
questions related to work visa as well, because a
Oh
lot of
yes,
people
of
ask me.
course you have.
Yes,
Yes.
so that's why.
Also, thank you so much once again. Please subscribe to Varun's like social media, YouTube channels.
Yes,
Also, subscribe to our Telegram channel. Nowadays, it's very important to be in touch. You can freely ask your questions
of course.
using like
Yeah.
everything like yeah, WhatsApp, Instagram, our Telegram channel as well.
Yes.
Also, you can visit our YouTube channel and check our videos because we used to shoot some videos in order to tell you more about our services and how to basically how to live in Russia, how to do business in Russia.
Right,
So
right, right.
we'll be really um, we would like to be useful for our foreign citizens. So please join us and check us and see you next video, right,
Yeah.
Varun?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Michael.
Okay.
So take care. Bye bye. See you in the next
Thanks.
meeting.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.